Senator Ted Cruz and several other Republican lawmakers are voicing opposition to a recent decision by President Biden and his administration that impacts the natural gas industry. Texas produces more natural gas than any other state. The Biden administration now has paused approvals of applications for liquefied natural gas exports. This pause impacts countries that the United States does not have free trade agreements with. During the pause, the U.S. Department of Energy will be working to update the underlying analysis for authorizations. The White House says the department currently uses analysis that's roughly 5 years old. There are differing opinions here in Texas about the Biden administration's decision. Governor Abbott posting his reaction on social media today, reading in part, quote, "This reckless decision is a gut punch to the hardworking men and women in the energy industry. It also could cause some countries to rely upon dirty coal as opposed to cleaner burning natural gas." End.
Hello, family, and welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, I want to talk to you today about the process that Joe Biden has done once again. So he has cut off the permitting and exporting of natural gas, LNG, liquefied natural gas, to foreign nations. So we all know that due to the war in Ukraine with Russia, that these nations, whether in Europe or other places alike, are looking for new exporters in terms of gas. Texas is the largest exporter in the country, and as we know, as the Biden administration is currently in a tick for tat with the Governor Greg Abbott, this is a direct shot at the state of Texas. So what does this mean exactly, and how is this going to affect many people? So we know for a fact that, again, Texas is an exporter, and this was a opportunity for contracts to be completed. So now you have workers who are going to be left out of work. You have dollars that will be held up, and then again, the liquefied natural gas is some of the cleanest energy burning in the world, and they're getting ready to kind of turn back to fossil fuels with the cost of energy rising all over the world right now. Biden is doing some amazing things that are absolutely unbelievable, and it's kind of cut off your nose to spite your face type of thing. As he's having a argument with the Texas governor. I'm going to play a video here. We'll watch a little bit of this and talk about it. If it's your first time joining, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And here we go.
Welcome back. As if President Biden's standing in the Lone Star State wasn't battered enough by his border policy, the commander-in-chief added some insult to economic injury this week by freezing the export of liquefied natural gas. Just in case you weren't aware, Texas is the nation's top producer of natural gas, a growing quantity of which is exported to Europe and elsewhere in the form of LNG. Panel, President Biden's Department of Energy wants to conduct an analysis of the impact of these shipments, environmental and otherwise. Question, is this a coincidence, or could the president be sending Greg Abbott a message? Bill, I know you've looked at this.
I think this is pandering to his base. I don't think it's to do with Abbott. But look, this is the dumbest public policy I've ever heard of in my life. If you don't export LNG to these countries, what do you think they're going to burn to create electricity?
Coal.
They're going to burn coal, which is 10 times worse than natural gas.
You can almost hear Trump on the campaign trail.
Yes.
Drill, baby, drill.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. This is Biden. I'm sorry. I hate to wake you up. Listen. I listen, but look, you have got to not stop this. Bill is 100% right. If they're not doing, when I went to Oman, they were talking about LNG in 2014, 10 years ago, about this. If you don't do this, it is going to absolutely increase fossil fuel burning and coal and everything else. This is going to hurt the planet, not help the planet. This pause, and let me be clear, is not all LNG. This is new contracts only. But to halt this, these people have worked hard to get these contracts. They will go to other countries and buy this LNG from them.
All right, perfect. So once again, this is a really, really stupid move. So again, Biden is in the process of stopping the exports of the nation. At a time where our national debt is soaring, at a time where we are looking for income, and money's being sent every which way. Jobs are being strained right now. This is going to cut jobs. This is going to stop the flow of cash, and which is wild in an election year when you would think that a president will be doing everything that he can to reinforce his opportunity to be reelected. I'm not sure exactly what Biden is trying to do. It looks like he's trying his best to hand Donald Trump the victory here. But this battle that he has going on with Greg Abbott has become something of of a strange case overall, and he's looking for ways on how he can outsmart Greg Abbott. But again, Greg Abbott was formerly a lawyer. He was formerly a judge, and someone who's very astute in terms of the overall knowledge and the process right now of getting around whether federal or state laws. And right now, it's this is bordering on treasonous. That Joe Biden is doing things that are directly affecting the lives of Americans. He swore an oath to protect the nation from enemies, both foreign and domestic. And it looks like nobody's more dangerous in terms of the nation right now than Joe Biden or whoever it is that his handlers are. Right now, this is I'm at a loss for words truly right now, guys. This is unbelievable what we're seeing right now. But again, this is just another image and another directive that those who are watching, those who have been in favor of Joe Biden, more people are going to begin to separate themselves from him and move towards the Republican Party and the conservative movement, as they see once again, you can be favored by those who are in social statuses that are progressive or liberal or Democrat. When you start messing with people's money, that directly affects your standing with those particular individuals. And people have built contracts. They have prepared. They have lined up payments, expecting that this is going to go through. And Joe Biden once again has stuck a fork in that overall plan. Again, this is something simple enough that he is being outsmarted by Greg Abbott at the border, and I think that this is a very shallow and a very short-sighted move overall as a commander in chief. What are your thoughts? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.